It's week 3 of the National Football League.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, a former Blue Hen out of Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 22 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Passing play, Flacco.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
Pickett didn't quite lead Pittsburgh to the promised land in his first season as the hometown kid and franchise quarterback, but he did impress once he got on the field. Winning 7 games helped keep the vaunted streak of non-losing seasons alive in the Steel City.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5. Pickett going to bootleg it. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Devon Diablo. And the Raiders Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down?
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
3rd down. Flacco from the gun.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pickett sets up play action.
It's brought in by Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Pickett.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Williams. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Now Pickett.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Kenny Pickett.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. It's Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was finished off by Kenny Pickett, taking it in himself.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. They'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. 2nd and 5.
As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Flacco.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
No gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Patrick Peterson.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividend.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Max Crosby able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. The side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That goes for a gain of 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To pass, Flacco. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And the Steelers set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't have quite the flair of some of Pickens' catches from his rookie year, but it still moves the chains. He quickly built up a rep for making highlight grabs, maybe the catch of the year in Week 3 versus the Browns. He also had 800 yards, and he looked like an absolute playmaker for the Steelers.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This 2nd and 4. Pickett right back to the air again. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this
Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 17-yard line.
Harris will start the drive out.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Off play action. Pickett.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10. Here's Pickett. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Flacco off play action. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Flacco. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Open man is Myers. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. And again, it's Flacco to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Play action. Flacco. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Pickett sets up play action. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Pickett.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Now Pickett. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Pickett going to bootleg it. He's got this to Pickens.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll throw again with Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
Now the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Throwing here on 1st down, Flacco.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Setting up to throw, Flacco. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Flacco looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
The offense on third down tonight, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. This is caught by Williams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at half.
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fufu. Go up wearing that fufu on the southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. That nails.